Podcast script for episode 41: How to apply for legal aid through District Legal Services Authority. Welcome to DNTV Hyderabad daily podcast series Legal Issues Resolution at Legal Services Authority. I am Bharadwaj, your host, bringing you episode 41: How to apply for legal aid through District Legal Services Authority. In today's episode, we will guide you through the process of applying for legal aid through the District Legal Services Authority (DLSA). We will explain who is eligible for legal aid, how to apply, and what steps to take to ensure you get the legal assistance you need. Stay tuned as we make the process of accessing justice more understandable. Section 1: What are District Legal Services Authorities? DLSAs. The District Legal Services Authorities DLSAs are set up at the district level by the State Legal Services Authority SLSAs under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. These authorities play a crucial role in making legal aid accessible to the people of India. DLSAs are responsible for providing free legal aid and services to individuals who cannot afford to hire private lawyers. They operate under the guidance of the National Legal Services Authority (NLSA) and work to ensure that justice is not denied due to economic or social barriers. Section 2: Who is eligible for legal aid? Before applying for legal aid through the District Legal Services Authority (DLSA), it's essential to understand who qualifies for legal aid. Number 1. People below the poverty line (BPL). If you are from an economically disadvantaged background, you are eligible for legal aid. The income criteria may vary based on your state. Number 2. Women and children. Women, children and minors who are in distress or facing legal issues related to domestic violence, child abuse or other such matters can avail of legal aid. Number 3. Scheduled caste (SC), scheduled tribes (ST), and other backward classes (OBCs). Individuals belonging to these communities are entitled to free legal assistance to ensure social justice. Number 4. Persons with disabilities. Persons with physical or mental disabilities are eligible for legal aid to ensure they can access justice in case of any legal disputes or issues. Number 5. Victims of natural disaster, riots, and similar distress. People affected by natural calamities, riots, or other situations of distress are also eligible for legal aid. Number 6. Persons facing injustice. Individuals who are involved in cases related to domestic violence, child custody, exploitation, etc. can also avail of free legal services. Section 3. The legal aid application process. Applying for legal aid through the District Legal Services Authorities involves several steps. Here's a detailed guide on how to apply. Number 1. Visit the DLSA office. The first step is to visit the District Legal Services Authority office in your district. You can find the nearest office by contacting your state's Legal Services Authority or checking online. Most DLS are located at district courts. Number 2. Fill out the legal aid application form. Once you visit the DLSA office, you will be provided with an application form for legal aid. The form requires basic details such as your name, address, nature of the legal issue, and income details. Number 3. Submit the required documents. Along with the application form, you will need to provide documents to support your eligibility such as proof of income, example income certificate, ration card, caste certificates for SC, ST, OBCs applicants, medical records for a person with disabilities, other relevant documents depending on your case type. Number 4. Eligibility screening. After submitting the form and documents, the DLSA will screen your application to verify if you qualify for legal aid. This process includes reviewing your financial situation and the nature of your legal issue. Number 5. Appointment of a panel advocate. If you are eligible for legal aid, the DLSA will appoint a panel advocate to represent you in your case. This advocate will provide free legal advice and assistance throughout the legal process. Number 6. Follow-up and case proceedings. Once a panel advocate is assigned, they will guide you through the legal proceedings. You can visit the DLSA office to check the status of your case or to request any assistance you may need during the process. Section 4. How to get legal aid in urgent cases. In urgent cases where immediate legal assistance is required, you can also apply for legal aid through a legal aid clinic. Many DLSAs operate legal aid clinics in local areas where people can access free legal advice, file complaints, and get immediate assistance. If the case involves urgent matters like domestic violence, child abuse, or criminal defense, legal aid is often provided immediately to ensure the protection of your rights. Section 5. Common challenges and how to overcome them. While the process for obtaining legal aid is designed to be simple, there can be challenges along the way. Here are a few common challenges and how to deal with them. Number 1. Eligibility confusion. Sometimes people may not be sure if they qualify for legal aid. In such cases, visit the DLSA office for a detailed consultation to understand your eligibility criteria. Number 2. Delays in processing. Due to the volume of applications, there can be delays in processing requests. Be proactive in following up with the DLSAs to ensure your case is moving forward. Number 3. Incomplete documentation. Make sure you have all necessary documents when applying for legal aid. Incomplete applications can lead to delays. If you need help gathering documents, the DLSA staff can guide you. Section 6. Real life impact stories. Story 1. A woman from a rural area faced harassment and domestic violence but could not afford legal help. After visiting her local district legal services authority, she was assigned a panel advocate who helped her secure a protection order and legal assistance. She felt empowered and supported throughout the process. Story 2. A migrant laborer from a small village had a dispute over unpaid wages. With the help of the DLSA, he was able to access free legal aid and was successfully represented by a panel advocate. The case was settled in his favor and he received the wages he was owed. These stories highlight the positive impact legal aid can have in providing justice to those who might otherwise be deprived of it. Section 7. How you can benefit from legal aid. If you need legal assistance and meet the eligibility criteria, here's how you can benefit. Number 1. Visit your nearest DLSA office for legal aid clinic to begin the application process. Number 2. Complete the application form and submit required documents to prove eligibility. Number 3. Follow up on the progress of your case to ensure you get timely legal representation. Number 4. Reach out to the legal aid helpline for guidance if you are unsure about the process. Remember, legal aid is a right and the district legal services authorities are here to ensure that you get the help you need. Applying for legal aid through the district legal services authority is a straightforward process that can make all the difference when you need legal help. Whether you are facing a criminal case, family dispute, or any other legal issue, legal aid ensures that you receive fair representation regardless of your financial situation. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. If you found this episode useful, share it with someone who may benefit from legal aid services. Join us tomorrow for another episode of Legal Issues Resolution at the Legal Services Authority. Until then, stay informed and stay empowered. Call to action. If you need legal help but can't afford a lawyer, visit your nearest district legal services authority today to apply for legal aid. Share this episode with friends, family, or community members who may need legal assistance. Follow DNTV Hyderabad for more updates on how to access justice and legal services. Key message: justice should never be determined by the size of your wallet. Legal aid ensures that every citizen has the right to fair representation.